Hello everyone. So the vote went to picture number 2, and so I have started sketching. So this is going to be a detailed sketch. I know this is a bit longer. The video is a bit longer than what I usually make. It might take time, but I'm sure I'm gonna make sure it's worth watching. So keep on watching till the last minute. So while I'm drawing, what I do is I make sure my pencil is very light. I use 2B for this, but I also make sure that wherever there are darks, I just put a little bit of pressure on my hand so that the line comes out from dark to light. There is a tonal variation in my lines also. It helps a lot during the shading, even if when you're doing a live sketch, because there is a possibility that as with time, gradually, when you come to shading after drawing, the light has changed and so has shadows. So in order to avoid confusion, if you put tonal variation during the drawing, it helps you with the shading, and it even helps you remembering where the light was, where the dark was. So I am making sure that my anatomy is correct and the fall of the drapery on the hand is perfect. It has to be justifying, so I'm making sure it is. And so the lady was holding a book from which she was reciting. So drawing number 2 was my favorite too. So everyone comes for different reasons to masjid. For some people it's like yoga. You come there, you sit there in peace, you think about your future, you think about your past, and you relax out of your busy schedule. You just sit alone, only concentrating on one thing. For some people, it's more like therapy, where there is a two-way conversation going on. You talk about what's going in your life, all in your head, by the way. Yes. And then you get a reply or a response. Uh, there's this energy in the air which is very positive. There is a chanting going on in the background. So automatically it's become very therapy like session, and a lot of people come there for excitement. They meet their friends and there's this exchange of gossip, what's going on, what's happening. But sometimes that too. Then for some people it's also about meeting new people, because maybe back home they are lonely, alone, and this is one chance where they can pray together, eat together, and share that particular time with someone. It can be that too. So everyone has their own reasons. Not that there is no reason to come to masjid for God or to come for prayers. It is there obviously. That is the first reason why someone is going to think of going to masjid. But then these other points are also there which gets fulfilled. And I love how when you come out of the masjid, you're filled, you're full. It doesn't seem like something is left incomplete. When you think of, even if you're very tired and you feel like, okay, today I'm going to take rest and maybe I'm not going to go, but in the end you think of the end result, that when you come out of the masjid, it's quite okay and you feel much better. So you change that decision and you go there. So I feel this one session this picture actually depicts um, that yoga, or I would say that therapy, or that session where this lady is finding peace. I guess when I say peace, I feel maybe it's very rare today. Life has become a little chaotic. There is a chaos in everyone's life these days. You want to do this, you want to do that, and keep on waking up every morning with this focus. Whether you are a child, you want to achieve particular grades in your school, and as adults, obviously there's some achievement in your head that you want to achieve, a particular bar that has been set either by your parents or your friends, and those bar can be maybe making a good name in the market or earning a lot of money. But I think we all deserve a break. We keep on looking at these messages where it says take a break, and today even I woke up with this amazing message sent by my mom, and it said that okay, it is not possible that you can do all your tasks in one day, and you need to take a break and put your legs up and eat some popcorns and have your time. So when I think about it, I'm like, don't you think the masjid time is actually that, where you get to leave all the tasks and just go sit there and relax? And this is me time. When we say, okay, I deserve a me time, I need a me time, I think this is the one. This is where you just talk to yourself, and you have this conversation with the energies. So when I talk about this me time, let me just tell you, this is not for the ladies who have very young kids, and not at all for the ladies who have 2 or more than 2 children. This is so. Coming back to the drawing, if you guys have noticed, I have converted in using 4B from 2B. Now it's I'm using a bit of 4Bs. I am bringing dark to light shades and tonal variation. With every curve in the drapery, I go from dark to light. That's the rule. Where there is a shadow, I give a full darker tone to that particular place, like there is under the chair. And the key is to keep your hands smooth, and I'm using only the tip of my pencil. Please do not smudge or use the pencil in a slant manner. I always say hold your pencil the way you hold it for writing. It helps a lot in concentrating too. It's very important that your hand movements are all in command. So I'm bringing more shadows, the chair shadow in the view. First there is a tonal variation, and I'm bringing some curves under the cloth. When you're making lines, make sure you don't worry about giving it a straight line, because there's no such thing as lines when it comes to drawing. I have mentioned this in my previous videos also, and if you want to learn more about shading, you can go to my other drawings too, where I have talked about going from light to dark and moving your pencil, whether you move it smoothly or you fill in the color. You can even go from light to dark in hatching and cross hatching manner, like I'm doing it for the door. I just hatched it and then cross hatch for the darker tone. You can use hatching manner, and you can even use line make it darker with the line, bring shadows. Basically, when you're using pencil, the important thing is distinguishing one object to another by making it pop out from the paper, and that is the key for the shading. And you can't make everything dark. It is very important, as positive space, negative space is important too. So when I am making this door, because there is immense light coming from outside, so I'm keeping it blank, the outer part, and this is a bit of reflection also and some shade on it. So while I was doing the drapery drawing, as I said, I was going with the flow. Make sure the perspective is correct. I'm not talking about the quality of the line. It really doesn't matter. It can be faded, it can be rough, it does not have to be crisp. But what I'm trying to say is that you need your study to be correct, your perspective lines to be going in the same vanishing point. So I'm making sure my windows, my door, and the masalas perspective goes on the same vanishing point. And I'm just building up some shades that is coming out from the corner and where the door is blocking the light. So thank you everyone for participating and voting for the image that you wanted me to sketch, and here it is. I hope you all like it. Please comment on the picture, comment on the video, and keep on watching more videos. Subscribe to my channel and share the link. Manvi Tips.